that the Pocahontas County Commission will resolve and direct that there shall be no use of eminent domain of the Sharp Farm for the Snowshoe Lady Ford Sewer Project. Further, the Pocahontas County Commission directs the Public Service District, its created board, to proceed with the project without the use of the eminent domain of the Sharp Farm.
The only thing what that little thing means there is just identified that it's the Pocahontas County Public Service District.
Right.
So
The
that's all that. Yeah, that's what that means.
PCPSD.
Right.
Right. All right. I would move that the commission, heeding the will of the public, after much.
Are you moving that
you
motion,
changing
or are you changing it?
I'm just prefacing.
Okay, but
I'm
when you
prefacing
move
my
that,
motion.
whatever comes after the word "that" is your order and your resolution.
Okay. Well.
Be careful, please.
All right, let's just say, let's start off this way then. In heeding the will of the people, after many years of deliberation and thoughtful consideration of all the aspects, I move the adoption of the following motion and resolution. And as stated.
Have one more little question, and this was brought up just a minute ago. When we're removing, and you said it was a whole lot different thing to vary a line on somebody's property versus putting a sewer plant on it, was that statement not made a minute ago?
Yeah.
What happens if the number 2 site, or I'll call it the valley site, hopefully will work out, and we need to bury a water line or a sewer line or an effluent line, or I'm not an engineer either, but I know if we need to do that on the Sharp Farm, does that prohibit us from doing that too?
I think you will have to cross all those bridges when you get to them.
Not if you say that if we're directing them never to use eminent domain on the Sharp Farm. That basically means that we will never allow our PSD to put a line any place on the Sharp property.
No, if it requires the use of eminent domain.
Well, do you have any reason to believe that it would not?
I can't speculate about that, James, and I can't get all hypothetical about that. I know that much of the sewer line was forecast to run right around the berm of 219. It wasn't going to touch anybody's property. It was going to go in the state road berm.
That is correct.
So it would require absolutely zero eminent domain.
That's what I want to make sure, that we're all on the same page when we decide what we're going to do here. I just want to make that clear that.
I'm just hoping that today is the day where this family can take a sigh of final relief.
Mr. Fleming? Yes. I just wanted to make a comment that there are many aspects to this project. Eminent domain is one of them, and it is the first bridge. It's a bridge we're crossing right now today, hopefully. Let's remove that from the table. But let's not try to secure this project as it stands right now. From this point forward, you seem to keep trying to amend this motion with ideas about, well, would you support the project somewhere else? Would you support eminent domain if it's just for a pipeline? The community wants to talk more about this project. Let's start by saying we no longer have to talk about eminent domain.
I agree with Mr. Fleming's comment there, and that is the focus of today's resolution.
Yeah.
We're not embracing unknown quantities into the future at all, and we're not giving carte blanche to anyone. All we're doing today is to finally accept the will of the people completely by acting in this manner.
Moving to try to, you are making a statement about